4 stars. Don't get it in your eyes. By Amy L. Brown.
And today's Amazon review is for, Wrecking Balm Tattoo Fade System. When I read this one through, it was obvious I had to do it. I just had to, and you will see why very shortly.
On getting that damn tattoo removed.
One of the things that works really well, at least for me when it comes to narration, is just having a really clear idea about, number one, why is this narration, why is this story being told? What's the purpose, what's the reason behind it? And then why is it important for the narrator to get that information across? Because the message of the narration is one thing, but then why the narrator cares that that message gets across is another thing. And at least for me, I find if I can lock down those two reasons very clearly within my head, I can bring a lot more to the narration. I'm very clear on what's being talked about. I'm very clear on what the overall message is in. So it really helps me emphasize the right parts. But also, as the narrator, having that reason to actually care and communicate that message. Because if you don't care why you're communicating a message, the people listening to it aren't gonna care either. As a narrator, you have to care. There has to be some reason why you care, whether it's for safety in the business or in the workplace, whether it's because you want your business or company to grow, or you're writing an Amazon review and you don't want people to have to experience the same things you did, or if they do, you know a great way to help. Ultimately, having those clear ideas really brings a whole lot more to the narration other than just narrate.
I believe they call it a tramp stamp.
One of the other fun parts about this narration in particular was coming up with the character who would be telling this story. Because you have to ask the question, again, understanding why does this person care and what they're trying to communicate. Who gets themselves into this kind of situation? What character does that? And my answer to that was just lots of fun, and I enjoyed putting that one together.
So I tell you what, I rolled up my sleeves and I was ready to go.
So I hope you enjoy this Amazon review for Wrecking Balm Tattoo Fade System as much as I enjoyed making it. Enjoy, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.
4 stars. Don't get it in your eyes. By Amy L. Brown. I bought this for my wife, who wanted to remove a tattoo from just above her buttocks. I believe they call it a tramp stamp. The tattoo said Ronnie, which is the name of one of her ex-boyfriends. So you can understand how I decided to spend the money on getting that damn tattoo removed. Now, my wife didn't really want to get the tattoo removed. Although she denied it, I think she was still into this Ronnie character. She would always visit him in jail, as well as send him letters and pictures and stuff.
Damn!
So I found this product at a local Wegmans, and I didn't tell my wife what it was. Instead, explaining to her that it was tattoo enhancement cream. I told her it would sting a little, but that was just the stuff doing its job. Now, you have to understand that my wife is a big girl. Let's just say she constantly wears jogging pants and refers to them as her pants. You know what I'm saying? Right? So she couldn't really see the tattoo herself. Even when she tried to use a mirror, it was hard to make out. So I thought, of course, everything would turn out okay. She would never notice. Never. And, well, I am so happy to announce that the cream worked. Every evening, I would apply the cream for her, telling her that the tattoo was looking better and better, when in fact it was fading more and more. I told her that the microdermabrasion thingy was actually a tattoo polisher. So clever. And so I would spend a good 15 minutes every night grinding away at that damn tattoo. And it was almost gone entirely. Then, Ronnie got out of jail. It turned out my suspicions were correct. My wife still had a thing for him. I came home from work one evening to find Ronnie and my wife hanging out on the couch.
How's it going?
Boy, did they looked pissed. They were not happy. No, they definitely were not. And Ronnie, he's a pretty tough-looking guy, you know.
Damn.
Apparently, and I'm not trying to insinuate anything here, okay? But somehow, Ronnie had noticed the now bare space just above my wife's buttocks and had asked her about it. And now he's pissed off because he had bought the tattoo to begin with, and she was pissed off as well because I had tricked her into having her tattoo removed. Long story short, I had the option of getting my ass kicked or buying a new tattoo. So I tell you what, I rolled up my sleeves and I was ready to go, and I headed straight to the tattoo place and I shelled out the cash for a new tattoo. And yeah, I winced the entire time as Ronnie and my wife watched me get the words, Ronnie's bitch, tattooed on my chest.
Pop it.
Since then, my wife has kicked me out, and Ronnie is now living in my house.
Damn.
And me, well, I'm doing great. I'm doing just great, guys. I'm really doing fine. I'm on my second tube of Balm tattoo paint system, and I can't tell you enough how much I like this product.
If you are to live, Raven said to me, then it would be wise to pay your respects to Egbert. Live! I blurted out the word. I'd somehow thought that having survived the battle, that of course I would live. I was a child, someone else's responsibility, but Raven's words hammered home my reality.